Welcome to Back in the Day Friday. I'm Spencer and I'm here with Old Man Nibbit. How you doing, Old Man Nibbit?
Spencer, I'm doing great today. Oh, hey, got a call on the Back of the Day hotline coming through. Let's see what's going on. Old Man Nevitt.
Hey, it's Mr. Linehan.
How you doing?
Hey, I saw you in those funky looking pants this morning. What's up with those things? And what's with those crazy pockets? I'll hang up and listen.
All right, so Mr. Linehan is a young guy here. He wasn't around back in the day, so I understand, Mr. Linehan, that you're not going to know what these kind of pants are like. These are what we call cargo pants. All right, they're called cargo because they've got these handy pockets here. You can carry your stuff around in. So, you know, we've got an eraser.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, you know, back in the day, you know, everything wasn't digital. You just couldn't hit delete. You make a mistake, you've got to erase it. So you want that eraser back in the day. Let's see what else we got here in the cargo pants. Some batteries. You know, everything didn't have its own battery, and so we had to put these batteries in. You had to take the battery all the way out, put it in there. You had to get it facing the right direction, or they didn't work. You probably wouldn't be able to figure that out now, Spencer. But yeah, batteries that usually went, you know, side to side like so. So then you got your you know, brush for your shaving cream and your aftershave. You an Aqua Velva man, Spencer? Good for you. Me too. Right, and then on the other side here, you know, you can't leave home. That's your Whoppers.
Aren't Whoppers from Burger King? And that's a burger?
Well, Whopper is also a Burger King, but you know, we didn't have as many words back in the day. The English language is still expanding. We didn't have as many words, so we had to use the same word for more than one thing. So Whoppers, yeah, the big hamburger Burger King, it's a Whopper. Whopper just meant kind of something big. So you catch a big fish, hey, I caught a Whopper. Or you tell a big story that's maybe not all true. Oh, you know, he told a Whopper, and you know, piece of candy right here, we call it a Whopper. So we called pretty much everything a Whopper back then. So have a Whopper. Wait, not right now. Not right now. We're busy, Spencer. Later.
Dang it.
All right. So anyway, cargo pants, Mr. Linehan. You can still track some down. I would look, you know, at a vintage clothing store, and maybe you too can be sporting the cargo pants.
That was interesting. How much can you carry?
Oh, well, these have two, but they made versions. That could you know, have more pockets than that. It's really limitless. Only our imaginations limited what we could do with the cargo pants.
So, moving on to the Back in the Day artifact, what is it?
All right, got a fantastic back in the day artifact today. Something from way back in my school days, Spencer. Way back in my school days. Check it out. What do you think?
I think that's my homework. Mr. Rayborn!
No, it's not.
Mr. Rayborn!
Sit down, son. It's not your homework.
Then what is it?
This was once my homework. So, these are vintage copies from a Ditto machine. You ever heard of a Ditto machine?
Yeah, like Pokemon. It transforms into paper.
No, it doesn't transform. It just is paper. It starts out as paper. It stays paper. That's all it is. But it has this iconic purple print on the Ditto copy. So we didn't have the fancy black and white. Don't get too close to it. This is vintage. So the Ditto machine, you know, back in the day, we couldn't just go down and print something off digitally on the computer. If a teacher wanted to make a copy of something, they had to print it up first, and they would use this Ditto machine. So the Ditto machine was invented back in 1923 by a guy named Wilhelm Ritzerfeld. And so Mr. Ritzerfeld invents this. There have been mimeograph machines before, but the spirit duplicator, or the Ditto machine, as it was known in the United States, it was the Banda machine in Britain. But the Ditto machine in the United States, it worked on a system where you had 2 ply. So, you know, as a teacher, you'd have to type it up, and it's 2 ply. That means, you know, kind of like toilet paper.
Yeah.
2 sides, so it comes apart. So then you peel the part. You've typed, you know, you've typed the text here, you know, whatever you want on your test there. See that 100?
Yeah.
See the smiley face and the smiley faces? You know why we did that? Because we cared about our grades, and we were excited. We were happy when we made hundreds back in the day. None of this slacking around. Oh, I don't know where my homework is. I need to go find Coach Rayburn. We did our homework. We were proud of our hundreds. So the teacher would type it up, then has to peel it apart, and the other part is put on the drum of the machine, the drum of the machine, so it acts like a printing plate. You know, printing had been around since the 1400s when Gutenberg created the printing press, but this was a cheap, inexpensive way to make copies. So it was used a lot in schools, used a lot in clubs, fanzines, people that didn't have a lot of opportunity to get the more expensive copy machines. And so originally they were hand crank. You put it on there, boom, hand crank it. Copy, it comes out fast, the Ditto copy, and it's got this purple print. It's had kind of a distinct smell. This is kind of the smell of days gone by. Eventually they became automated, but these things came out fast. Boom, here it comes. It was dangerous. It came out really fast. Kind of like things banging down in the factory. So it wasn't uncommon. So you had 8 classes throughout the day. You would have at least one teacher that was missing a finger, missing a hand, because they were dangerous machines to operate. But that's what people did. That's what, and people lived like that because you had to sacrifice back in the day. You had to be brave, you had to be strong, and you had to sacrifice, put yourself in danger. And our teachers back in the day, they put their lives in danger so students like me could make hundreds on assignments like this. So, thanks for joining us on Back in the Day Friday. Send us a letter to the Back in the Day mailbags or call us up on the Back in the Day hotline like Mr. Linehan did today. We'll see you next time. Back in the Day.
Let's go back, let's go way on, way back when. I didn't even know you, you couldn't have been too much more than 10.